We're going to join Junior Khumalo, who's been able to speak to President Cyril Ramaphosa following the 40th celebrations of Kusatu.
Yeah, the killing of Witness D, Mr. Merwe, as we have come to know now, is actually terribly, terribly unacceptable. We are devastated by his killing, and I've said to the minister, they must make sure that the investigation is thorough. They must leave no stone unturned until we find the perpetrators of this heinous crime. It's not acceptable that witnesses who are unraveling things and coming out with the truth of what has been happening, the rot that has been prevalent in our security cluster, are now, as they tell the truth, getting killed themselves. Because this is going to deter many other witnesses from coming forward. And I've also said that we must now focus on witness protection. The witness protection program must now be taken to a higher level. And I want results out of this investigation as quickly as possible, because we cannot allow this level of lawlessness, particularly in the security cluster, to continue. The results of the Madlanga Commission are going to be implemented, because it is through what is being revealed in the Madlanga Commission that we'll be able to get to the bottom of the capture of the police that has been going on for quite a long time. So we need to get to the bottom of all this.
Just as a follow-up to Goke's question, 25 people have been shot in Sourceville in Pretoria, 11 are dead and 14 survivors in hospital. Can you please react to that as well?
Well, as I heard, this happened at a tavern. Now, a lot of criminality takes place at taverns, and this is where gender-based violence is also perpetrated. Now, it is very sad that people can just open up fire and kill so many people. It's the influence of alcohol, and it's the fact that taverns become the hub where criminality takes place. And I've also said that the police must investigate this, and those who are responsible for this terrible incident of killing so many people at one go must also be looked into very seriously by the police. I am certain that the police will do their work. I was really pleased to hear that they went all out yesterday to the crime scene, so I'm expecting results soon from this whole incident.
President, those that are pulling the trigger, why are so confident to pull the trigger in the country? Even after the Madlanga Commission is sitting about the criminals, and they are still today pulling the trigger. What makes them to be so confident?
Well, I think we are touching a nerve through the Madlanga Commission. And these are people who become brazen, but we are now going to come after them, because now the truth that is being revealed is going to lead us to them. And clearly, they have survived from protection that they've been getting within the police service itself. So now we are going to go after them. So in a way, what is happening through the Madlanga Commission is going to let us institute real reforms from top to bottom. And we will be able to get to the bottom of all this.
The National General Council of the ANC is coming up next week. The NEC will do a midterm review. You have faced a number of challenges. What are your key takeaways, and what do you want to see the NGC discussing and resolving?
Well, the NGC's role is to review the performance of the leadership as well as of the ANC. But it is also a great platform to enhance renewal of the ANC and to speed up the process of rebuilding the African National Congress. So it is an important gathering of the membership of the ANC, which I'm confident will come out with good decisions, good resolutions that will take our national democratic revolution forward.
40 years ago, you were in Durban, Fontaine, you said COSATU was a giant. It has achieved a lot over 40 years, but it has faced a number of challenges. 40 years later, are you happy with what you launched in Durban?
Well, many organizations of our people are facing many challenges, but that does not mean we can erase the achievements that they have achieved over the 40 years and over the 114 years of the ANC. What we are going through now is a dip, and all organizations go through challenges and moments of weakness, but it is out of those weaknesses that they are able to renew themselves and rebuild themselves. As I said in my speech, COSATU still exists. It may not have 2 million members today, but the backbone of COSATU is still there, as the backbone of the ANC is still there. So what we can do now is to rebuild, is to renew ourselves so that we go back to our glory days.
I'm also interested in knowing what the alliance partners, if you're still standing here, Mr. President, the plans to oust the president.
Oh, the president is here. My God, yes, you are here. You must talk for the
As alliance members, what do you have to say to that?
To what?
Plans to oust the Ramaphosa, because that's an SACP. Are you also supporting him?
Yes, well.
The deputy president saying he will fulfill his term, and the SG has also reiterated and echoed those sentiments. As COSATU and SACP, what do you have to say? And perhaps you, Mr. President.
COSATU did not issue a statement because we do not want to elevate faceless individuals. You know, there is no organization that you are not going to have these things when organizations are going to Congress. Until when people are sure of what they are saying, then they must show their faces as they say these things. We are not going to elevate small minds and make them big. We have a leadership of the ANC elected in its conference in Nazareth. 7 of them were in alliance with the ANC led by the leadership of the ANC led by the president. We're in alliance with the SACP that is led by Comrade Solima Paila. There's COSATU, there's Sanko. Anyone who wants to do anything, we don't think we should be giving, elevate to those minds. People must go to constitutional structures and wait for processes, raise their hands, as long as they are members of the organization in good standing. I think the Constitution says once you comply, you can then be elected. You can't campaign to de-campaign others. Campaign for what you can do. So COSATU stands behind the leadership of the alliance, elected in their own constitutional meetings. This is whom we are in alliance with, those organizations led by those leaders. We are not going to give credence to small minds.
Mr. President, we know you are not going to the US for T20. Are you going to Mexico for the opening match of Bafana Bafana versus Mexico?
Yes, I intend to go to attend the opening match of Bafana Bafana against Mexico. And I'm confident that Bafana Bafana will play so well. And we've almost got our hands on that cup. We will bring it back to South Africa.
That is the president of South Africa. They basically ending on a lighter note. They're speaking about that World Cup draw between Bafana Bafana, who are going to be facing Mexico in that first World Cup game. But beyond that, beyond the festivities of soccer, just touching on the challenges that COSATU as well as the ANC are actually facing right now, saying even today, as you saw, there were not enough people when it comes to filling up the Dobsonville Stadium. The president acknowledging that COSATU, the ANC as well as the SACP are facing a dip right now, but he seems to believe that working together with the alliance partners, they will be able to basically scrap themselves out of this dip that they've been currently facing.
All right, that is Junior Khumalo there for us in Dobsonville, where there is a commemoration of 40 years of COSATU's anniversary. We will be giving you more on that one.